Hey, it's your girl Twan The Mystik from HausMystik.com, where you can purchase spiritual art, spiritual decor, check out my music, and sign up for my latest sound healing events, okay? Speaking of sound healing events, we have a new moon in Virgo coming up, and this reading is called What Next Steps You Should Take, that was inspired by this new moon in Virgo that we have coming up on September 6th and the 7th, depending on, where you're at, all right, in the world. Virgo is the sign. Let me just give you a little bit of info about this if you're interested in knowing. But if you don't want to listen to this, you can skip to your timestamps in the description or pin to my comments, okay? So the full moon, the full moon in Virgo is, or not the full moon, the new moon in Virgo is going to be really cool because the sign of Virgo is all about service, health, the type of work you do. And Virgo is also associated with like your daily routine and strategies you make to create the bigger picture, to reach your achievements, your goals. Okay, that's why you may notice Virgos tend to be busybodies. Okay, they always have a plan, a to-do list, schedule, for the most part anyway. For the most part. So yes, if you feel called to, you can sign up for our next new moon in Virgo Reiki and sound healing event, okay, where I will be playing my sound bowls and my good sis Kimberly will be sending out the Reiki. We do that and also have an oracle reading for all participants that can help you with using this new moon in Virgo to your advantage, okay? We have them every new and full moon. So if you happen to see this video late, okay, after the event occurs, make sure to go to my website and go to my email list and sign up for my email list so that you're notified every time we have another sound Reiki and sound healing event for the new and full moons, okay? So yeah, let's go ahead and talk about these cards right here, okay? So if you're new to Pick-it cards, basically what you do is you pick the pile or the crystal that you feel the most drawn to, and then you pick that pile, or if you pick more than one, that's fine. And then you go to the timestamp, and then you watch your pile. Okay, so we have pile 1 with the honey calcite. All right. We have pile number 2 with the smoky quartz. And then we have pile number 3 with the carnelian crystal. Okay. So pick whichever one you feel drawn to, and I will see you at the click of your timestamp. Hello, hello, hello. Those of you that chose pile number 1. Yeah, let's go ahead and see what next steps you should be taking in your life, okay? I'm going to go ahead and hit the sound bowls to cleanse the space and also cleanse your aura so you're open to receiving this reading. Can y'all hear the thunder? Oh, shoot. Do y'all hear that thunder? If you do, I wonder if that's a message for you guys. I wonder if some of you guys are cool with Oya, the Orisha. Maybe that's your crown, or like you really feel drawn to Oya. And thunder, for some reason, it's giving me the vibes of spirit helping you to move mountains. I don't know why I'm sensing that. I don't know why I'm sensing that, but I feel like spirit is helping you to move mountains and helping to remove obstacles out of your way, and will help you with taking the next steps. Okay? But anywho, we have this honey calcite here. And honey calcite, when I did some research, it has a lot to do with helping you to focus. Okay, maybe some of you guys are in school studying. Maybe you're taking on some type of new project or taking on a new path, or you're interested in a certain skill. Maybe, yeah, you like want to go back to school or take courses or classes to help you with a certain skill of yours. Maybe even for like business, a creative skill, a healing skill, something like that. But there's some type of skill that you have that you maybe currently are in school for, or you want to go to school for, or you want to take classes, read books, or something along those lines. Something that you're interested in. Spirit is saying, well, that's what I'm getting so far, that that Spirit is telling you to focus on these things that you feel called to focus on. Spirit is telling you to focus on them because that is the next step for you. Okay, so let's just go ahead and see what else is coming up for you guys. And also, let me go ahead and remind you that you can sign up for the new moon in Virgo Reiki and sound healing session that me and my friend Kim are having. That's we have it every new and full moon. Yeah, we do sound healing. We do sound healing. We do Reiki, and we also have an oracle reading that is recorded and sent out to the participants, to help with integrating the energies of this new moon into your life, into your aura, into your energy, you know? So, anywho, that information is in my description. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get to your reading about what next steps you should take. Okay, so the first two cards we have here. What did I say? I said that you were probably feeling called to focus on something or some type of skill where you want to learn more about it, take courses, read a book, watch some YouTube videos or something like that. You felt called to do that. And look, we got be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon. And then we have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon. So yeah, you're, yeah. So the next steps that Spirit is saying is to, yeah, focus. Focus and take those steps. Be bold and make that first move. It's giving me the Fool card vibes. Okay, I wonder if that's going to come up in your reading, but it's giving me Fool card vibes. I'm wondering if some of you guys are one of the cardinal signs, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or even Venus or Mercury in Libra, Capricorn, Aries, or Cancer. Yeah, those are the cardinal signs. So that's making me wonder if you guys have any of those signs in your chart, okay? So, yeah, be bold and make the first move. Have faith in your dreams. Like, yeah, Spirit is telling you to take that next step, okay? Take that next step. Do it. Be bold. Have faith that these steps that you're taking with wanting to study and focus on these certain things is the right move for you. I just keep hearing school. I keep hearing school, courses, reading, learning, perfecting, you know, really mastering your craft. Is probably because, like I said, this reading, even though it's timeless, is inspired. It was inspired by the full moon in Virgo. Not full moon, new moon in Virgo. So, yeah. So it's all about perfecting your craft, mastering your craft. Okay, so let's see what else comes up. We have Seven of Swords. Interesting. And then we have Ten of Swords. Ooh. Well, damn. But you know what's interesting? Like how I'm putting them right here. We have Seven of Swords. Then we have be bold and make the first move. If you look at her closely, she looks like she's leaving. She's doing something. So with the be bold and make the first move is, like I said, it's giving Fool card vibes, energy. Okay, if you're not familiar with tarot, the Fool card is basically a card that has to do with taking risks and taking chances, even though you don't know what the outcome is going to be. Okay, so she looks like she's leaving. So many of you guys could be leaving something behind. This is a repeating theme. This is a repeating theme. So many of you could be leaving something behind, okay? And with the meaning that I saw of this card in the book that came with the deck, it said something about like, you know, do like going or like making moves and doing things you need to do, but kind of being silent about it. Kind of being silent about it and not really telling everybody what your plan is, what your moves are. Okay, so I, for some reason, I'm feeling like, yes, some of these new beginnings, some of these new things that you're doing, you may need to keep them to yourself. And it could be because like, because this card also says that it has to do with like maybe leaving a toxic relationship behind or toxic situation behind. And it, for some reason, I'm getting the vibes of like family or something. So maybe like certain family members that just kind of be like, why are you doing this? Or people that just don't see the vision. Of course, share it with people that do see the vision, but sometimes people won't see your vision. And even sometimes like your close friends that you love dearly, or your close people that like you love dearly, not that they're haters or anything, but sometimes it's time to just make certain moves and do certain things without consulting people, without saying, what do you think, and what do you think, and what do you think. Like, ask God, ask your spirit guides, ask your ancestors what they think, okay? Instead of always asking your friends, always asking your boo, always asking your mom, always asking your family. You know, start looking at yourself. Start turning your gaze within and start saying, what should I do? And this is giving me the vibes of the cardinal moon, because if cardinal signs are all about taking initiative. They're all about doing their own thing and taking the lead. So I feel like whether you're a cardinal sign or not, it's time to take the lead and just be like, all right, I just got to do this and not really consult anybody about it. I just got to do it and just take that chance, because I don't think everyone's going to get where I'm coming from or what I'm doing at first. But it's time to just do it. Especially with this 10 of Swords vibes, or this card is definitely making me think that there could be some people that are kind of have said hurtful things about these dreams of yours, these ideas of yours, this direction that you're trying to take. Maybe you've been talking about it for a while and they don't get it. And for some reason, I'm feeling like a lot of you guys may come from like a traditional family, like, or a foreign family, where they do things a certain way, and it's like they don't understand. Because for some of you guys, I'm feeling like you want to change your major, maybe drop out of school and do something different, even though you'll still like be learning and stuff like that. Or I don't know, just something along those lines. But I definitely feel like Spirit is saying like, you don't got to tell them what's going on. Okay, wow. So we have Queen of Swords. Oops. We have Queen of Swords. Yeah. And we have the Devil. So, wow. I think that's interesting that those came out together, because I think that's interesting that these came out together, because with Queen of Swords, hold on, do I have to sneeze? Excuse me. My little baby sneeze. Okay. So Queen of Swords and the Devil. It looks like the Queen of Swords is like, she has her sword in her hand, and then the Devil has like, there's chains connected to this devil right here, and it looks like she's cutting ties. She looks like she's cutting ties. So I'm also wondering if, yeah, many of you guys are leaving behind a toxic situation. I'm really feeling like a toxic living environment, or some type of toxic environment, or some type of environment that's just not good for you. And that's probably the next step that you should take. Maybe you've been thinking about it. Maybe you've been thinking like, I really should leave this environment. I really should leave this behind. I don't like this. And yeah, Spirit's like, yeah, you're right. Cut ties with it and move on. Cut ties with these people and move on. Cut ties with whatever it is that you feel like is draining you, not good for you, making you feel stagnant, stuck. Yeah. Because it's time for you to make these other moves. Okay, so we also have... We have talent. Aha! Didn't I say you have some type of skill or talent that you're feeling like you want to focus on? We have love. Something that you love. But this is also making me think cutting ties with certain relationships that you know aren't really good for you, or some type of environment. Maybe it's like a home environment, a toxic relationship, toxic friendship, toxic a family member, toxic, something like that. But yeah, Spirit is telling you to step away from that and move more into freedom and something that just resonates with you. We have dreams. Oh my God. It literally says have faith in your dreams right over here. We have protection. Yes, see, you're being taken away from someone. We're moving away from a toxic environment. Lighten your load. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And then we have opportunity. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you're moving away from a toxic environment, a toxic job, career. I'm definitely getting the sense of living environment or something, or maybe you were in something that just wasn't right for you. For some reason, I'm thinking school for some of you guys. Not everyone. Don't be saying, "Oh, Twan told me to drop out of school." No. If you're in school and you're happy with what you're doing, please keep going. Because I did say, some of you are probably in school for something, and maybe it's because you were deciding to change your career, so you decided to go to school for something. But for some of you guys, I do feel like you're maybe dropping out of school and deciding to learn a different skill and do something different. Okay? Because for some of you guys, I feel like your parents probably wanted you to do things a certain way, and you're just like, yeah, no. I don't think that's right for me, Mom. I don't think that's right for me, Dad. And yeah, but I also feel like, yeah, a toxic relationship or environment, especially with the protection card, because this card is all about, Spirit kind of protecting you by removing you from a situation. Okay, so I think the next steps that you need to take is to, move on from somewhere where you feel like people beat you down, or it's just not good for you, your energy, the vibes are weird, stuff like that. But it also makes me think of you protecting your ideas, your crafts, especially if like there's certain people that don't understand what you do, that don't understand where you're coming from. They don't see the vision. Okay? Or even just in general, keeping certain things to yourself that it won't make sense till everything starts unfolding. Okay? So yeah. Don't be afraid to keep some things to yourself. It's fine. Until you're ready to reveal it to the world, it's cool. All right? So that was your reading. Pile number 1. My throat acting weird. Interesting. So yeah, that was your reading, pile number 1. If it resonated with you, make sure to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this one. And also make sure to sign up for the new moon in Virgo Reiki and sound healing session that me and Kimberly will be having. The information is in my description and also pinned to my comments. All right, I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I will talk to you again soon. Peace. Hello. Those of you that chose pile number 2. Pile number 2. And this is your reading all about what steps you should take next. Okay, inspired by this full or this new moon that we are having in the sign of Virgo. Okay, so before we get into your reading, let me go and hit these sound bowls so that you're open to receiving this message and to cleanse the space and your aura. Okay, pile number 2. Before we get into your reading, let me go ahead and remind you that we are having a new moon in Virgo, Reiki and sound healing, or a Reiki and sound bath healing session for this new moon in Virgo. Okay, it's we do sound healing, Reiki, and we do an oracle reading at the end for all the participants. That's recorded and sent out to all the participants so that you can view whenever you're ready. Okay, and we do it every new and full moon. So if you're watching this after I put it out already, you can definitely sign up for my email list so that you're notified, and my text list, because I think I'll have that ready by this time too. And you can sign up for it, and you'll be able to get notified every time we do a new sound healing event for the new moon or full moon. Okay, so anywho, let's go ahead and get into your reading. Smoky Quartz. Okay, Smoky Quartz, this is giving me the vibes of cleansing. I love Smoky Quartz. It's all about cleansing. And then the fact that it's quartz is making me think expanding. I think maybe the next step that Spirit is calling you to take has a lot to do with expanding your horizons through trying new things, or maybe networking more, talking to more people, getting out there more. I know it's a little hard with everything that's going on in the world, but we do also have internet where you can connect with people all around the world. So maybe Spirit is telling you to put yourself out there more, speak up more, amplify your voice, something. And then it's also giving me the vibes of maturing and leveling up and kind of like growing up. And I don't mean that in a like, oh, just grow up, you know what I mean? But you just becoming more committed to your growth, more committed to your goals, instead of like being not so consistent. Okay, so anywho, let's see what this says. Okay, so what did I say? What did I say? We literally have, you are close to achieving your goal. I don't look at these cards before I do this, okay? I don't look at the cards. So yes, you are very close to achieving your goal. Now this is crazy. I'm gonna have to start shuffling on camera so y'all can know that I'm not just saying this, okay? And then the gibbous moon also has to do with expansion because it's the moon phase that's right before the full moon. So it's just, you're so close to achieving your goal. You're so close to fruition. But it's like Spirit is saying the next steps you need to take is to remain consistent, because that's what's going to bring the achievement. So we have balance, spirituality, and practicality. Okay, so we got full moon in Pisces. So this is interesting because after this new moon that we're having in Virgo, which is the inspiration for this reading, although it's timeless, there will be a full moon in in Pisces, which, if you're watching this when it drops, is September 20th. Okay? So anywho, yeah, balance, practicality, and spirituality, and then you're very close to achieving your goal. Okay, so this is making me think, because you know how I said committing to your growth? I'm wondering if what Spirit was trying to tell me was that to be balanced, that's the next steps you need to take, to be balanced between achieving your goals, going after your goals, but also remaining grounded through spiritual practice. Okay? Which is funny because Smoky Quartz is a crystal that helps with grounding. So yeah. Oh, and then also it's giving me the vibes of, I was talking about maturing and commitment. Okay, okay. See, I was wanting something. So yeah, I definitely feel like this is a time to get more committed to your goals and remaining consistent and determined. But also remaining consistent with your spiritual practices and such as like meditation, yoga, maybe working with your crystals, doing sound healing, um, whatever spiritual practices you're into. But meditation, I feel like, is the simplest one. So getting a consistently meditating, something like that. But yeah, spirit is wanting you to have balance between your spiritual life and your material life. Okay? And spirit is saying you're so close to your goal, but it's probably that you need balance. You need some type of balance. Okay? And more commitment, maybe even more of a schedule. And like I said, this is the new moon in Virgo that we'll be having coming up. And maybe it's that you need to have a routine that allows you to do your spiritual practices as well as staying consistent with your goals. And that's how you'll achieve your goals. So yes, a new routine or something like that. Okay, so let's see what else comes up. We got King of Swords. And we have 9 of Swords. Interesting. Okay, so with King of Swords, yeah, this is telling me, yeah, you're close to achieving your goals. You just must remain consistent. You just must remain consistent. Your consistency is key, okay? And this card also has to do with not in the unhealthy way, but detaching from your emotions, finding more balance in your emotions, not in an unhealthy way where you're not feeling your emotions, but balancing your emotions and not letting them cloud your judgment, not letting them get in the way, because we even got 9 of Swords here. We have 9 of Swords. So it just makes me wonder if sometimes your anxiety prevents you from taking the next steps. Or your anxiety keeps you from being consistent. Your anxiety keeps you from expanding your growth because it's kind of holding you back because you're just so anxious. You're so anxious about, what if this doesn't work out? Will it work out? I don't know. And that's probably why Spirit is saying to ground yourself and get more into your spiritual practices, because it'll help you with that anxiety. It'll definitely help you with that anxiety that kind of holds you back a little bit. Or clouds your judgment and makes you sometimes procrastinate. Maybe sometimes makes you unmotivated. Things like that, which makes you not consistent with your efforts. Okay, and this could even be with health as well. For some of you guys, maybe you're not as consistent as you would like to be with your health or something. So let's see what else comes out here. Oh shoot. Oh wow. Ha ha ha. The Sun. And we have I didn't show it to you guys. The Sun. And we have 8 of Pentacles. Okay, see, and it's funny because I keep talking about consistency, and 8 of Pentacles is a card all about consistency, because if you see, she's making these different pentacles over and over and over again. Here's one, and here's the other one she made. So Spirit is saying the next steps you need to take is to become more consistent with your efforts, more consistent with whatever it is you're trying to achieve, and not let your anxiety or certain things make you not remain consistent with this goal that you're trying to achieve, because you're almost there. It's just that the consistency needs to be there too. There needs to be some type of routine, okay? Because I think it'll help you stay balanced. And the fact that she's like away from the world, she's in her room working on her stuff, is giving me the vibes of meditation as well. Like being consistent with your spiritual practices will help you to remain consistent in your work, so that you're not allowing the anxiety and the like unmotivation to kind of take over and make you not consistent anymore. Because I feel like for a lot of you guys, you've already been working on something. You've already been doing something. But Spirit is saying the next steps is to, or are to, get consistent with your goals and get consistent with your spirituality. Like make a schedule or a routine that's fit for you. If you can, well, not if you can find a way. You'll find a way. Make a schedule that fits for you, and then go with that schedule, okay? Go with that routine and let it and stay consistent with it. Stay consistent with the routine and keep hitting those goals. Okay? And it doesn't have to be like some type of strict schedule, something that's like unmanageable, but something that's going to, just something that's going to help you. Something that's going to help you stay on track. Okay? Let's see. The next few cards we have compassion. I'll put this right under the Pisces card because that's giving me Pisces vibes. Friendship, passion, and beauty. Interesting. This is very, very interesting. So what am I getting from this? Friendship. I feel like with this friendship card, Spirit is saying to let your friends help you. Let people help you. Oh, didn't I say networking? I did say that. I did. I said something about growth, amplifying your voice, expanding by talking to more people and putting yourself out there. Talk to more people. Get your stuff out there more. If you can, get out there more safely, of course, safely. And talk to more people, network with people more, because that will also help with achieving your goals as well. So then passion, I forgot to talk about the sun card. But with the passion card, Spirit is saying to follow your passions and to be consistent with them. Be consistent with these goals that you feel passionate about, and stop letting anxiety get in your way. Stop letting anxiety get in your way. And one way to really cope with anxiety is to ground yourself. Make sure you're resting. Make sure you're not there's not too much on your schedule where you're overworking, you're overdoing, you're going, because that's not honestly going to help your anxiety at all. It's not. So find balance as well as you work through these goals. Okay, then we also have beauty, which goes along with what I was talking about with your health. You taking more care of your health and grounding yourself as well, resting, tending to your spiritual and physical needs as much as you're tending to your goals and your material goals and work and stuff like that. So we also have compassion. So this is making me think, you need to have more compassion for yourself. You need to have more compassion for yourself and but taking more time for you as you move through these goals, as you make these changes, as you do these things, and you remain consistent. And this is why I think schedule kind of keeps coming up in routine, because it's Maybe it's the extreme sometimes where you do absolutely nothing, or you're just trying to do everything at once. You know, like find a balance. Okay, I didn't mean to choose this many cards for this pile, but let's see. Wow, we got yes. And we have within the next few months. Okay, so yeah, this is going along with, excuse me, you're very close to achieving your goal. And it's gonna unfold for you within the next few months. It could even be this month. Because when I put this out, it'll be right at the end of August, if I'm not mistaken. We'll see. But it might be right at the end of August. But September might be a month where you start seeing your goals unfold, because of the fact that you're like, okay, I'm gonna be consistent, I'm gonna be balanced, I'm gonna make a schedule for myself, and where I'm tending to my physical and spiritual needs as well as my material goals. Okay, and if you can see here, she literally has a sun and a moon, which is giving me the vibes of balance. Okay, you finding balance between work and your physical and spiritual health. Okay, and I didn't even mean to choose this card, but we have another card for you. I recognize that I've chosen fear, and I choose again. I choose love. So yeah, that card is indicating, oops, that card is indicating that I feel like it's indicating that, like, I think I was talking about the anxiety, the anxiousness. Okay, you're being called to pursue these certain things, but instead of like being anxious and being like, oh, I don't know, it's time to be like, I love this thing, I love this path that I want to take. And when I do what I love and I go down the path that I feel called to take, I manifest amazing things. I manifest so much abundance, things like that. So definitely choose love instead of fear. Okay, so that was your reading, pile number 2. If it resonated with you, make sure to leave a comment. Make sure to like this video, share, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one. And if you feel called to, definitely make sure you sign up for the New Moon in Virgo Reiki and Sound Bath healing session that we will be having. If you're watching this late, make sure to email or sign up for my email list and texting list so you're notified every time we have another event. Okay, just in case you're watching this like after I put it out and after the event is done with. Okay, so yeah, join us for our next Reiki session, Reiki and sound bath session. All right, I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace. Hello, those of you that chose pile number 3, okay, with the Carnelian crystal. So before we get into your reading, I'm going to hit my sound bowls so that it can cleanse the space and cleanse your aura so that you're open to receiving this reading. Okay? Oh goodness, there's a fly in here. I hope it doesn't annoy me. Which I definitely think might be some symbolism for the reading. But let's go ahead and just start talking. Okay, so let me go ahead and remind you that we do have a new moon in Virgo Reiki and sound healing session. Okay, for, like I said, the new moon in a Virgo. And if you would like to sign up to join us or to receive the energy healing from this session, you can sign up at the link in my description. And you can sign up at the link in my description. And all the information you need is on my website and also in the description as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into your reading. Oh my goodness, there's a fly in here and it's about to bother me, and it's just making me wonder if that's something that you guys are kind of going through pile number 3, where things are just really annoying and maybe not going as planned, and it's just really, really annoying. And Spirit is trying to say, go with these changes. Because another thing I read that flies have to do with is people going through a transformation, because of the transformation that flies tend to go through when they're born, and because when they're born, they're like, of course, little eggs. Then they turn into larvae. Then they turn into annoying ass flies. They turn into annoying ass flies. Okay. So, let me not put my phone in here. Okay. So, wow. And this timer will be going off at 5:55. So it goes along with what I said as far as transformation. You guys are going through a transformation right now. So maybe there's just a lot of annoying things that's taking place. All right. And maybe one of the steps that you need to take is to surrender to these changes instead of resisting them. Even though they're annoying to make, maybe a little daunting, a little challenging, Spirit is saying to make these changes. So anywho, let's go into the reading. Carnelian is associated with grounding as you go through changes. So I definitely see a lot of you guys going through changes. That's probably a little unsettling, and Spirit wants you to get grounded because it's a lot going on. So anywho, let's see what the cards are going to say. What did I freaking say? We have the end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. Oh my goodness. I don't look at these cards before I pull them. I pull them, but I don't look at them before I start doing these reading. I just pull them out on here. Okay? So yeah, I said that you guys are probably going through a change, and things just are really, really annoying right now. They're just really, really annoying because you're just like, why am I going through all of this? Okay? Why do I have to go through all these changes? They're daunting, they're annoying, they're inconvenient, stuff like that. So with this end of a tough cycle approaches, it lets me know that Spirit is letting you know that the next steps you should take is maybe not even you taking that. Well, okay. I think you are being called to make certain changes, but I also feel like Spirit is helping you as well with these tough cycles this tough cycle you've been going through. I'm wondering if some of you guys are currently going through your Saturn return, or some type of Saturn transit, or something along those lines, some type of Saturn transit, or Saturn return. But yeah, shit been real rough, I feel like, for you. So we have hold your vision, fixed moon. Okay, so yeah, I feel like you were doing some things. You're making these changes, but you're just like, why? Why do I have to go through this as I'm making these changes? Why can't they just unfold and flow and blah, blah, blah? And Spirit is saying to hold your vision, okay? Keep holding on, keep going, keep pushing, even though you are going through some annoying things that are trying to shake you a little bit. Oh, and we talked about grounded. With the Carnelian, I said being grounded as you go through changes. So yeah, Spirit is wanting to tell you to stay grounded as you go through these changes, because there's just a lot going on. There's a lot going on right now, especially with the Saturn return. If you're going through your Saturn return, a lot must be going on for you. Some of you guys are probably maybe having a baby soon, or maybe getting used to being a parent. Some of you guys may be going through a career shift. Maybe you guys like finally like kind of growing up and leaving the nest, or something has fallen apart that wasn't stable enough to take with you for the rest of your life, for the rest of the years that you'll be here on earth. Okay. So but spirit is wanting you to know that there are some things that maybe you're currently working on, or something that you're trying to do, or something that you've kind of been pushed into. Yeah, spirit is letting you know to just keep holding on to that vision, and know that everything is going to work out. Okay. And so, yeah, not worry about current circumstances, because better is on the way. Okay, so 7 of Wands, 3 of Cups. Okay, so we have, 7 of Wands and 3 of Cups. Okay, so yeah, especially, let me put it like, or no, let me actually do it like this, because this is making me think of what these two cards are saying. To like, hold your vision. And because you see her, she's like fighting, like she's beating down these other sticks. So this is making me think, first of all, to kind of work on releasing your own inner conflict, because maybe for some of you guys, you're experiencing inner conflict as well, because you're going through these changes. You're trying to figure out what the hell is going on, and sometimes it makes you want to give up, and you're just like, maybe what I'm doing is stupid. This is stupid. Everything is stupid. I'm stupid, stuff like that. And spirit is saying, stop. Okay, stop and keep holding your vision. You're just going through a major transformation, a major change right now. Okay, and for some reason, this is also giving me the vibes of you needing to speak up for yourself more, and stand your ground. We talked about grounding. Stand your ground with some people. That's the next step you may need to take. Say, stand your ground. Okay, and then 3 of Cups, with that being next to the end of a tough cycle approaches, this is letting me know that the next steps you can take, even though this may seem like, what you mean, is to celebrate. That's one of the next steps you should take, because the end of this tough cycle is here. The end of the tough cycle is here. So start celebrating and knowing that the end of this cycle is here. You will no longer have to keep struggling like this. You will no longer have to keep going through these upsets where these random inconvenient things happen. And you know what's so funny? The fly is gone. The fly is gone. Okay? The fly is gone. Let me not speak it back into here. But the fly is gone. So that's definitely making me think of what I just said, that the end of this tough cycle is here. So the next step is to celebrate. Just know that all this tough shit about to be over. All this stuff is about to be over, and you can relax. You can kind of lay back now. You can rest more. Okay, so let's see what else. We have Strength, and we have the Chariot. Well, let me show y'all. Strength, the Chariot. Okay, so it's Strength and the Chariot. This the Strength is definitely giving me the vibes of, because you know how it says hold your vision. Strength is giving me the vibes of, if you could look at it, they look like they're looking at something. They both look like their eyes are focused in a certain area. So this is giving giving me the vibes of the steps that you should take next are to just continue to keep your eyes on the prize. This is sounding like um pile 2. This is sounding like pile 2. You know, keep your eyes on the prize and realize that you're almost there. Okay, this is definitely sounding like pile number 2. Yeah, and then with the wait, I already talked about 3 of Cups. With the Chariot is another card talking about focused action. Okay? But with the Strength, the thing with the Strength and the Chariot card is that they both have to do with manifestation. They both have to do with using the willpower of your mind for manifestation. So, hold on, let me look at my timer real quick. 3:50. Okay, we got 3 minutes left. Okay. So, let's see what else. Freedom. Confidence. Okay. We got freedom and we got confidence. Okay, so yeah, the freedom card is definitely telling me that the end of a tough cycle approaches. I feel like or is approaching, because I feel like you've just been in this cycle for so long where just annoying thing after annoying thing after annoying thing just kept happening over and over and over and over and over and over. And you're just like, bro, and even this confidence card, it's like you're like, yo, am I actually good enough for real? Because all these crazy things keep happening to me. Why? Okay, but yeah, Spirit wants you to know that all that BS is over. Okay, and with the Strength, with it being right under the Strength and 7 of Wands card, this is also giving me the vibes of you speaking up for yourself, and you excuse me, you create speaking up for yourself. You speaking up for yourself more. And standing your ground, really standing your ground, because maybe it's like these tough cycles or these tough things that are happening. For some of you guys, I'm wondering if it has to do with an authority figure. Or it could just be you standing your ground with yourself and using the willpower of your mind to be like, all right, I'm not letting these negative thoughts continue to intrude my mind. Okay, yeah, this is really sounding like pile 2. I'm not allowing these intruding thoughts to plague my mind. I'm not allowing it to plague my mind any longer. I'm going to be confident in myself, because maybe you're just realizing more and more how much your mind has an effect on your reality. Okay? So, we have career and justice. Wow. We have career and justice. Okay, so the Justice card is really making me think someone did you dirty. Or quite a few people did you dirty. Quite a few situations did you dirty. Maybe even people kind of undermine you and look down on you or something like that. I don't know. They underestimate you. Some people underestimate you or something like that. Yeah. Some people underestimate you, and it's made you underestimate yourself or something like that. Or maybe even just life in general, where like life has beat you down time and time again. And now your just rewards are coming. The end of a tough cycle. And then we have career. Okay, and I feel like with the Hold Your Vision and the career card, yeah, big changes are coming surrounding your career. And maybe you didn't get paid enough or something like that. Maybe there was a job or a path where the way you were doing things where people just weren't seeing your worth. They weren't seeing your worth. They undermined you. They underestimated you. But your just rewards are coming. And people are going to be looking at you like, wow, how did you do that? How did you do that? So let's see what else we have here. We have choose a new direction. And we have forgiveness. Okay. Yeah. So this goes along. This goes along with what I was talking about. I literally said it's looking like some people did you dirty. Okay. Or situations kept happening where you like, dang, universe, God, spirit guides, do you hate me? Do you hate me? Because why do these crazy things keep happening over and over and over and over and over? Why do people keep doing me dirty over and over and over and over again? Why am I in these cycles where crazy things just happen to me over and over and over and over again? And the next steps that Spirit is telling you to forgive. Okay, as much as it can be difficult, but Spirit is wanting you to forgive the past. Because with this Strength card, Spirit is saying you have the strength to forgive. Okay, forgive these things that has happened and move on from this tough cycle to this Three of Cups energy, into celebration, into happiness, into joy, into fulfillment. Okay, and move on to new people that appreciate you. Move on to a new job or career or something where people appreciate you more and they support you more, like a group of friends or like something where people support you way more. Okay? And then the last card we have here. Oh my goodness. Hope is a conduit for miracles. And that's basically like the hold your vision card. Okay, I know for some of you guys, a lot of annoying things has happened, but just know something amazing is coming for you. Okay, hope is a conduit for miracles. Keep holding your vision. Keep seeing your life how you want it to be. Keep forgiving the people that did you dirty and the situations where you felt played by. Just know that you can come back from that. You can bounce back from that. And continue to hold on to your hope and your vision and expect miracles. Okay? Group number 3. This is your reading. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, make sure to leave a comment. And make sure to hit that like button, share, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one. And if you're watching this around the full or the new moon that we have in Virgo, like I said, it's a timeless reading. But if you're watching this around the time I drop it, make sure to sign up for our Reiki and sound bath session for the new moon in Virgo, okay, which includes Reiki, sound healing, and an oracle reading that is recorded and sent out to each person that purchases it, and so you can watch the video in a time or at a time that you're ready. Okay. Yeah, the information for that is in my description and linked in or pinned in the comments. Okay, I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I will talk to you again soon.